How's it going, everyone? So, with the 5th anniversary coming up in just a few days, a little less than a week away, I decided to come up with a few concepts, a few predictions as to what we could see in the 5th anniversary. So, to start with, we have Part 1, Part 1 banners. So, to me, I think it's pretty obvious that it's going to be a sort of Tournament of Power related Part 1 with, of course, the only moment from the Tournament of Power we don't have yet in the game, Goku and Frieza. But for this character specifically, so in Dokkan, I'll just use it to compare. There's an LR Goku and Frieza, which is this exact same moment from the end of the Tournament of Power. But Android 17 is not present at all in the actual card, even though he was supporting Goku and Frieza in those final moments. So, this could be the very first tag assist character, with Android 17 being an assist character, possibly in some of the animations, like the green card or the blue card. And of course, the legendary finish will be when they knock out Jiren from the tournament. Then, for the side banner characters, I thought of a Sparking Gohan Piccolo assist when they fight off against the Universe 6 Namekians, doing the Kamehameha and Special Beam Cannon. So it would be Gohan mainly on the battlefield while they draw an ultimate card that you can then use to do the Special Beam Cannon with Piccolo. And then the other side banner character is Krillin and Android 18 as probably a tag character. And their whole gimmick would be them building up damage as they use blue cards, kind of like the strategy that they used against that one wolf guy, fox guy, whatever, where they were bouncing the beam back and forth. So I think that these could be some pretty interesting characters to go along with the Legends Limited Goku and Frieza. Now, another thing is that it could be maybe an Ultra Legendary Finish character, an Ultra Legends Limited, as the data mines suggest that there could possibly be some sort of like Ultra Legends Limited, possibly. But anyways, so just these are the characters that I think will be on Part 1, Tournament of Power related. And then for the format here, I think it's going to be a sort of a different format. This is just kind of like me hoping for an improved format, really. I mean, the current step-up format as it is probably fine, but this is what I would like to see. So, possibly a step-up with 7 steps. You return to step 3 after step 7. 3 times sparking rates, 2 times Z-power, of course. But a ticket step-up summon. So usually, you only get some medals and then you do 1 ticket single to get sparking, and that's it. But with this, the ticket banner would also be a step up. So for the first step, just same as regular ticket summons, just 1 sparking, and then step 2 another sparking, but then step 3 is when things get a little different. You get 2 sparkings and a featured sparking, so 3 sparkings total, with Legends Limited rates being 20% on that step. Usually they're, I think, 5% when you summon on just a regular ticket summon, which is pretty low still, 5%. I mean, it's higher than the overall other Legends Limited that are featured, but when it's all those Legends Limiteds and then a 5% like it's more likely that specifically it'll be the Legends Limited, but obviously you're probably going to get something else, and then of course it's just sparking guaranteed, so you could just get a normal sparking. But and then step 4 is still normal, and then step 5 is a featured guaranteed sparking, so it would be any of these, with the Legends Limited being 50% rates. So essentially it would be a sort of 50-50 situation. You could get one of the featured sparkings, so let's say these two, and then whatever Legends Limited are featured alongside the Legends Limited character, which could be 50%. So you have a 50-50 chance. I personally think that this would be a good addition, but they're probably just going to keep it the same. But anyways, and then the steps are pretty standard except for the character amounts. So this would usually be 3 characters, this would usually be just 5, and then 7. But I sort of just bumped it up, just, you know, because it's anniversary. And then for this part, it would be dual Legends Limited banners. Now, it could just go back to last year's format of just being 1 banner per part, but I think since it's the 5th anniversary, that they could manage to squeeze out 2 Legends Limited banners in one. So here we have Legends Step Up with Orange Piccolo, and then of course Ultimate Gohan, since we don't have him, from Super Hero, and then Goten and Trunks. Maybe they could fuse in like the blue card, they could fuse into the Fat Gotenks or something. Or it could be like a sort of death attack, sort of like Irudigarn with the yellow Tapion. And then same sort of step up setup, same format, with the 7 steps, 3 times raids, 2 times Z power to get step up. So everything's the same there. And then we get to part 2. Now this I had a little trouble coming up with, because as we're all probably thinking, there is a certain someone that's gonna appear during this anniversary, most likely. But just to give you an idea, part 2, I'm thinking could be maybe a Super Saiyan Broly from the Second Coming movie. So same banner format and everything. So Legends Limited Super Saiyan Broly, or Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, a Sparking Videl that has like the outfit from that movie, and then a Super Saiyan Trunks kid, who also helps out at the end versus Broly. So Videl could be an interesting sort of like melee type, maybe a sort of disrupt. And then Trunks could be a support character that can really mess with the enemy or something, like in battle, maybe give a bunch of debuffs, maybe have like an annoying green card or something. And then we get to, of course, we can't have an anniversary without Vegito. Ultra Legendary Rising for Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. But I think that this Ultra Summon banner, since its anniversary, I think it could be a little different, with the banner maybe improving, but you never know with Legends, really. It could always be just the same old terrible banner, but people are gonna summon it on it anyways because it's Vegito, so. But I wanted to make things a little bit more interesting, so it'll be a step up with 5 steps instead of just 4, as it usually is. 3 paid multis and then 1 free one. And then Sparking Guaranteed, that's been on Ultra Legendary banners. Or, I mean, Ultra Rising banners. And then a ticket summon for Ultras, and then having at least 2 featured Ultras. So like 2 other featured Ultras. Which I think could be Ultra Super Gogeta and Ultra Super Vegeta. I mean, considering Ultra Super Vegeta was the Ultra for last year, probably Ultra Super Vegeta, and then of course Ultra Gogeta, the Ultra Super Saiyan Gogeta, since he's an Ultra, he's a fusion character, so yeah. And then the steps, so first step is discounted, second step discounted, and then the others are just normal, but then you have 3 times Ultra rates instead of just 2 times, which it shouldn't be too big of an improvement to where it's like, oh, you're practically guaranteed an Ultra, but it's better than 2 times rates, I think. So that would go from like 0.35, and then usually it would be 0.7%. So it would go to like 0.9, almost 1%, I guess. And then a free 10 characters. And then the ticket summon would be 5 tickets guaranteed, as you can see. 1 ticket per multi, and then 2 tickets here. No tickets here though. And you would get 1 sparking guaranteed, and Ultra rates would be boosted to 20%, making it maybe like more hopeful that you can pull an Ultra. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention for the other part, step ups. So for this step in particular, I'm thinking it could be 20 characters in a single multi. Sort of like how in Dokkan there's the 55 ticket, 66 ticket multi, where you get a bunch of characters in one single multi. I think it would be pretty interesting to have a multi with more than 10 characters. And then, since it's just like a normal step up, you're not guaranteed a sparking, but you can definitely get a lot of sparkings because of the 3 times sparking rates. So, yeah, I hope that they do this, but probably not very likely. And then, so yeah, the ticket summon, few steps. So this would actually be cheaper than the normal Ultra Rising banners, because it's, instead of 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, it's, these two are sort of split up into different steps, or I guess, yeah. But anyways, so you would get 5 characters here, 7 characters here, 10, 10, and then another 10 with 3 times Ultra rates, and then ticket summon. So I think it would be a great improvement to the Ultra banners. And then, alright, you've made it to the part of the video that Bandai doesn't want you watching. This right here, the hypest banner in all Dragon Ball Legends, right here. Legends Step Up, Dragons of Despair. I mean, come on, who doesn't want a Legends Limited Ultra, a Legends Limited Omega Shenron? No, but this is just another possible banner that I thought of. I sort of discarded this because, well, first of all, the hints seem to be pointing more towards Orange Piccolo being in the anniversary, and secondly because I mean, who's gonna summon for a Legends Limited Omega Shenron? I'm so stupid, guys. But anyways, so, but if it were to happen, so it would be a Legends Limited Omega Shenron with a Nova and Ice Shenron tag character, and then an Oceanus Shenron, since we don't actually have Oceanus Shenron yet in the game. So there's that. same steps as the other banners. And then I forgot to rename this, but anyways, Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So, of course, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, probably one of the more hyped characters in all of Dragon Ball. And of course, it's one of the most iconic moments in the entire series. And making it into an Ultra, and possibly even one of the first Legends Limited Ultras, I think it could be very likely that we see a Gohan during an anniversary. So, of course, like the Vegito one, 5 steps, Sparking Guarantee, Ticket Summon, and then 2 other featured Ultras. Now, for the featured Ultras on this banner are a little bit more tricky since there aren't really that many other options, but maybe Ultra Gogeta and Ultra Hit. They don't really fit that well with like the theme of the banner, but it would at least make the banner a little bit better. But also, so for these Ultra banners, I was also thinking possibly like they could add a banner unit. So I'm thinking for the Ultra Vegito banner, maybe like a Rage Trunks, like a new Rage Trunks, maybe a Gowasu card. Could be interesting, a Gowasu. And then of course over here, I mean, people have been wanting a Bye Guys Goku in Dokkan for quite some time. And I think Legends pulling it off could be pretty interesting as well. A Bye Guys Goku to go along with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I think it could work out pretty nicely. And so yeah, these are all my predictions and sort of concepts for the banners, the characters for the 5th anniversary. I also wanted to mention possible events. So, of course, there's going to be raids, there's going to be Zenkais, probably Zenkai 8, probably Zenkai 4, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, since he was the 3rd anniversary headliner. So, in the 4th anniversary, they Zenkai'd Super Saiyan. Was it Super Saiyan Blue Vegito? Or was it Super Saiyan Vegito? I don't know. But it was one of the Vegitos. So I think it would be a perfect time to Zenkai Awaken Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and maybe merge Zamasu, but I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is probably the character that's gonna get it. Either that, or since it's tournament power related for the first part, maybe the purple UI sign Goku could be very interesting as well. And with these banners as well, possibly an event similar to when Beast Gohan dropped, where you could get Z power for the main characters on the banner. So possibly an event where you can get extra Z power for Goku and Frieza, Gohan, Krillin 18. Probably not gonna have one of them be free though, but there is probably gonna be some sort of free-to-play units, maybe in Tournament of Power as well, maybe more. So maybe like a free-to-play Gohan to go along with this Gohan, something like that, I don't know. And then maybe for this one, you'll probably see a free-to-play base Gohan from Super Hero. So that could be another interesting thing. But yeah, just a sort of Z Power event. Of course, raids, Battle Gauntlet for the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or Purple UI Sign, either of the two. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys got some enjoyment out of me coming up with these random concepts. Well, not really random, but these possible concepts. And the Dragons of Despair, huh? Yeah, I really should have kept this one in the back for Legends Fest, am I right? But yeah. I'm also going to be doing one for Legends Fest with that in mind. But probably not, what is it? This, actually. But yeah, I'll probably do another one of these for when Legends Fest is coming around the corner, just like how the 5th anniversary is very soon. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you at the start of the 5th anniversary.